Good morning, friends. I am Suraj Agrawal, and you are watching your favorite YouTube channel, Gardening is My Passion. Today, friends, I will be telling you 7 biggest mistakes the amateur gardeners do while buying plants from the nursery. They do these 7 biggest mistakes, and therefore the plants eventually gets died. So, if you do not do this, all these mistakes, your plants will be very fine. And first, whenever you buy any plants from nursery, make sure the plants is very healthy. There is no insect infestation, no eating up anything, and no fungal infection. The plants should be very healthy. So this is the first criteria for buying plants. Now I am telling you the 7 biggest mistakes the people do amateur gardening. First thing, they buy the plants and bring it home, and the plants keep them in the full sunlight. Don't put the plant in full sunlight. Keep it in semi-shade area for at least 6 to 7 days. Let the plants acclimatized with the new environmental conditions, and after new environmental condition acclimatized, then you can put it in under full sunlight. This is the first and foremost thing every gardener should do. Now move on to the second biggest mistake that people are doing. Whenever you are bringing up any plant, you just apply some of the fungicide, be it Babistin or a sap. The sap is a mixture of systemic and contact fungicide. Take about half teaspoonful of this fungicide in 2 liters of water. Mix it very well and then spray on the plants, because the new area, the plants get infected with your new area fungus attack, and therefore most of the plants die due to the new area fungal attack. So in order to prevent them from any new sort of fungal attack, you have to apply spray this fungicide, and the plants will be very healthy, and you can repeat it in 7 days. The third one is, whenever you are repotting these plants, you have to remove the plastic cover or any of the grow bag here clearly, totally. And most of the plants, the sale in the nurseries, they put the plants in clay soil. So the plant's roots are bound in, root ball is bound in clay soil. You have to remove the clay soil. Bottom half-inch area of the soil you have to remove, and upper half-inch area you have to remove, so as to that the plants can fit into the pot. And if the root ball is very hard, you can put it in water, take a bucket of water and put it in 2 to 3 minutes, and whenever the root ball is totally moist, then you can remove this. This is very important for repotting the plants, new plants. The fourth one is the pot size or container size is very important. If you are buying any plant, reporting any plant, pot size should be very accustomed with these plants. There should not be more than 2 inch gap between the plant's root ball and the pot. So pot size is very important. Not should be too big or too small. According to the plant, you have to select the pot size, because it is a very important test for the gardener. The next one, you don't put any of the old soil. Any point, people whatever they do, they just buy the plants from and put them in old soil. Whenever you are transplanting any plant, take a new pot, and there should be hole at the bottom, and soil should be very dry and good conditions. Now put one cover on this hole, and soil should be put here. Put some soil here, and the soil mixer I am telling you, 70% should be garden soil, 20% compost, and then 10% maybe sand if the soil is clay. And then fit it this pot, and the upper part, upper 1 inch should be vacant, so as to you can give it water or fertilizer from time to time. So this is the potting system, and just press it lightly with your fingers, and this is the potting is complete. So this is you must do while you are putting any plants, new plants. This is the potting system. The next one is the important tips. Whenever there is a fluctuation in your area, temperature fluctuation or humidity fluctuation, the plants may get to any of these transplantation shock. In order to avoid the transplantation shock, you can use magnesium sulfate or Epsom salt. These are easily available in the any chemist shop. You buy them, and they look like some sugar crystals, like in our kitchen sugar look like the kitchen sugar. Like this is the magnesium magnesium sulfate or Epsom salt. Take about half teaspoonful of this Epsom salt and dissolve it in 1 liter of water, and spray it on the plants or drench the plants with this solution, and the plants will not go in any form of transplantation shock. Transplantation shock is one of the biggest reason for dying of plants. So just mix it well and keep it in a sprayer, and drench the plants wholly. This is the system I am showing you. Just shake it well, and you spray this solution on these plants, and the plants will not get any of these transplantation shock. Just drench the whole plant, and remaining some water, mixture water, you can apply in the soil also. So the plants will be very very healthy, and there won't be any kind of transplantation shock. So this is a very very important thing for applying magnesium sulfate. The next one is the people, whenever they buy plants from the nursery, they also buy some fertilizers and from the nurseries also, and immediately after getting it into your home, they immediately apply the fertilizer or manure, any kind of compost or manure. They apply more and more manure, and as a result of huge manure, the plants get died. So don't apply within 15 days. You don't apply any kind of manure, or if you are applying any kind of chemical fertilizer, you can apply after 1 month only. Before that, you don't apply any kind of fertilizer or manure. So these are the all 7 biggest mistakes people are doing. So if you don't do this any kind of mistake, the plants will be very very healthy. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you at all like the video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Thank you for being with us. So nice of you. Thank you.